Hello and good morning, friends and fellow adventurers. In this video, we are going to be exploring a little bit of Boise, Idaho, and along with the premise of that, I thought it would be fun to kind of do something where if you were here for just one day, between 12 hours to 24 hours, say you were just driving through or you were on a flight and had a layover and you didn't want to just sit in one place, but you wanted to kind of explore and kind of see what the city had to offer. What I'm going to do is kind of take you on a little adventure and show you some of my most favorite places to go to, and take you on a little adventure to show you what you can do, what you should do, and where you can eat and where you can have the most fun on your little stay here. And our adventure today begins at the old Boise train station. As a matter of fact, I think I hear the sound of a distant train coming in, which is odd because the train hasn't been through here in a long time. Well, let's run over and take a look and see what we can come up with. Catch you guys soon.
Train travel in southern Idaho, in the beginning, bypassed Boise to the south, until 1887, when the Oregon Short Line Railroad built a branch line to Boise's Bench and the adjoining wooden building. 7 years later, they laid a dead-end spur into downtown.
We had a depot down on Front Street and 10th, right at the corner there.
Trains would have a tower as a target. It just wasn't 96 feet tall, yet. That idea was still 30 years away. Designed by the same architects that planned the New York Public Library, the depot took less than 2 years to build, opening officially on April 16th, 1925.
Oh my gosh, the fanfare was incredible.
There was a parade, people in costume, a huge coming out party for the up-and-coming city of just 20,000. Historian Jennifer Stevens says the depot served as more than just a train station. And what they would see then is a lot like what you can see today. Over the next few years, they put in the Platte Garden, then Capitol Boulevard, and the grand entrance to Boise was complete.
Oh, hey, over here. Yep, hey, how you doing? Hey, I've been waiting for you. I heard the train was running a little late, so I wasn't exactly sure where to go or what to do, but then I saw this was the meeting station right here. At least I'm thinking that was like a meeting place. Anyways, how was the train ride in? I hope it was comfortable for you. Hey, I heard you're only in town for just a short period of time, but hey, don't worry about it. We got you covered. 12 hours is plenty enough time to go ahead and see a lot of things, do a lot of things, eat a lot of things, and just really enjoy yourself. So hang on tight, and I'll take you on a little adventure. All right, let's get going. So the first thing you might want to do after getting off that train, you might want to stretch your legs over the Idaho Fish and Game Nature Preserve walk. It is a beautiful walk to take the family down. Great way to kind of get out and kind of see what Idaho's got to offer without actually leaving the city. It's a great, great time. So let's go ahead and take a peek, shall we? Well, this just gives you a little glimpse of what you can expect from the Idaho Fish and Game Nature Walk Preserve. It really is a very fun place, and that gives you guys a little idea of what you can expect. But, ooh, my tummies are grumbling. After all this fun, let's go get something to eat, and then we'll carry on from here. I got a really fun place to show you guys. Hang on. So just a brief drive on Idaho and 9th Street, you have Bacon Boise. Bacon Boise is a staple restaurant located downtown Boise, and literally everything has bacon. And so we are going to go here and eat, and as soon as I get sat down with the menu, I'll be right back with you guys. See you inside. All right, so we just sat down and we're waiting for our food. Honestly, this is the first time I've been to this restaurant, so this is kind of a new experience for me. I just know it's a very popular place, so I just had to try out with you guys. And so basically how it works is that you order first up at the counter, and then you pay, and then they bring it to you. I ordered the bacon and eggs, which comes with okra, which I don't know if I've ever had okra. And it comes with breakfast potatoes, and then obviously 2 eggs medium, and then bacon. And then I ordered a Coke as well. That came to $16 plus a $2.80 20% tip, which brought it to about $16, $18, about $19. So not too bad. So as soon as I get it on my table, I will be right back with you guys. See ya. All right, so we just got it delivered, guys, and we've got a biscuit right here. We've got the bacon, breakfast potatoes, and the okra. The okra is a fried okra. Oh my God, I've never had okra, but this is delicious. And this bacon. It's like, oh my God. It's a caramelized bacon, little sweet, almost like maple syrup, like caramelized with maple. Is almost what it tastes like. It's super good. The rest of this looks amazing as well. I am going to dig in here, and then as soon as I get done, we will continue on with our day. I will catch you guys very, very soon. Okay, we are full and ready to continue on. And guys, yes, I do recommend this restaurant. Bacon Restaurant on the corner of Idaho and 9th Street is such a great place to go for an early breakfast or even midday. I think they serve breakfast all day long. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But check it out and make sure you give it a try. Don't go bacon my heart. Give it a try. All right. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to take you guys next. Oh, I got an idea. Here we are back. Friends, fellow adventurers, welcome to prison. Yes, that is right. You guys are in prison. I heard you guys have been very, very bad, so I had to trick you guys into thinking that we were here as part of our video event. But nope, you guys should each individually find the cell that you would like to live in, and we will make it as as hospitable as we possibly can. Now, I am just kidding. You guys are safe. I'm not going to do that. But the old Idaho State Penitentiary is where we are currently located. And let's go ahead and find out a little bit of brief details on this prison. Here we go.
Welcome to the yard. If you walk down the sidewalk to the crossroads between the first 4 cell houses, you have a great vantage point of much of the prison. If you look to the foothills, you can see a large plateau with a cross on top of it. This is Table Rock, resting to the southeast of the prison. Now, if you locate the empty square building with no roof, you've found the territorial cell house, the first building constructed in the prison in 1870. The other roofless building behind this one, held up with cables and still showing significant fire damage, is the dining hall. In front of the territorial cell house and next to the dining hall, you'll see a building with a teal tin roof and a red brick chimney. This is the new cell house, built in 1890, the year Idaho received statehood and the prison transitioned from a federal territorial penitentiary to a state penitentiary. Facing away from Table Rock, you'll see two buildings nicely paralleling one another. The one closer to the prison's entrance is 2 house, and the one to the south is 3 house. Beyond this, alongside the basketball court, you'll see 4 house and 5 house. But for now, let's turn our attention back to the roofless territorial cell house and the start of the prison. If you walk to the southwest side of this building next to the shirt factory, you'll find a missing stone. This missing brick contained a time capsule laid into its cornerstone. The Territorial Penitentiary officially opened its doors here in Boise on March 21st, 1872 to its first 11 prisoners. This building, originally designed to hold 42 cells, went on to house men, women, and children. The early conditions of the prison presented many challenges to its occupants. With poor heating and lighting and no plumbing, individuals were confined to their cells for most of the day. In their cells was a small container referred to as a honey bucket. This was their bathroom, a chamber pot that they could only empty once a day. When leaving the cell house, they did so with a ball and chain attached to their ankle. Due to these unsanitary conditions, the local Idaho Statesman newspaper described this building as
filthy and teeming with insects.
One prisoner, William Teton Jackson, wanted in multiple territories for horse theft, managed to dig his way out of the cell by removing 30 wheelbarrows worth of dirt, a spoonful at a time, in his honey bucket. The primitive conditions of this cell house forced its closure. A grant led to the building transforming into a chapel. The chapel opened in 1942 and served as a space for church services on Sunday, community musical performances, plays, and a meeting space for prison clubs. The building is most remembered for the beautiful murals depicting the life of Jesus Christ painted by prisoner James Blue Eagle Ernard. During the prison's riot of 1973, this building caught fire and those paintings were lost in the flames. Now let's take a look at the 1890 cell house, the building with the tin roof and the brick chimney. If you walk into your directly under the chimney, you'll see a large metal trapdoor. Below this trapdoor is the dungeon, one of the first forms of solitary confinement. For breaking the rules, prisoners were held underground in 4x4 square cages in complete darkness. The prison claimed to discontinue this practice of the dungeon after the early 1900s, but oral histories with prisoners claimed it was still in use up to the 1950s. This cell house continued to house both men and women. Josie Kensler, the third woman incarcerated at the prison, accused Warden Arney of forcing her to have an abortion after being impregnated by a guard. This scandal contributed to the women's ward being designated as a separate building outside the main yard. The 1890 cell house also held a death row on the east side facing the Rose Garden, where the condemned had a view of the gallows as they were being constructed. Diamond-filled Jack Davis, a cowboy sentenced to death for murder, received a last-minute reprieve from the gallows after being proven innocent of the crime. Governor Frank Hunt later pardoned Jack in 1902. Douglas Van Vleck avoided the gallows on December 10, 1937, by breaking away from the guards, climbing to the top of the cell house, and taking his own life by leaping to the concrete floor below. In the late 1960s, the cells in this building were removed, transforming the space into a recreational area and offices for the prison's social services.
All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't go into the actual gallows room because they had a tour going on. And I waited around for about 20 minutes, and the lady was so full of so many words. So I ended up having to just leave to carry on with the rest of the prison. But pretty much that was in there was a metal plate on the ground with a noose coming down and then a handle over on the far end of the corner. And you can kind of pretty much imagine how that scenario played out. Now, let's just say that not many people came out of that room in a living state. So we will go ahead and carry on our little tour here, and hope you guys enjoy a little taste of the Idaho State Penitentiary. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your brief tour of the Idaho State Penitentiary. This is an admission cost of $8 or $7 with military or first responder discount. You could spend easily a good few hours in here. During the seasonal events, they do decorate it for like Halloween and Christmas and kind of hold fun little things in according to, you know, whatever's going on. So I noticed that the guards aren't looking, so I'm going to make a break for the exit, and as long as you guys don't tell, I'll catch you guys on the outside. Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Phew! All right, guys, we made it to the outside. It was a close one. I had to fight off about 5 of them and perform all kinds of martial art maneuvers to get out, but we're free. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of things you could do and things you could experience in Idaho in just one day. There really is just so much that a person could do that this is just kind of a brief display of just a few of my favorite things that I enjoy doing. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and ring-a-ling-ling-ling the bell for more future videos. And thank you guys for watching, and take care. I'll see you real soon. Bye.